Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to this channel. I am Justin Colby, and on this video, I'm excited to announce I am buying my first rental in Oklahoma City, thousands of miles away, and I want to give you a breakdown of how I'm approaching it. Stay tuned. What's up guys? Welcome back to this channel. I talk all things real estate, business, and entrepreneurship, and on this episode I'm going to be talking to you about a house I just bought. And no, it's not in Phoenix, it is in Oklahoma City. I am thousands of miles away. I've never seen the home, I've never walked the home, I've never met my contractors, and yes, I'm keeping it as a rental. So how does this all work? Why am I so excited? And I look forward to jumping into this video for you so you can learn more about how to actually do this virtually and quite honestly go from wholesaling and flipping to building wealth just like I am by buying rental portfolios. Now first, let's talk about this concept about buying rentals. I really genuinely believe every single person here watching this video should be thinking about building wealth, not just income. And for me, being in real estate and have investing for 14 years now, primarily in the wholesaling and flipping space, it is now time for me to make a transition and add on the buying rentals. Now, it sounds pretty crazy that I have not been buying rentals all along the way, but it is the reality. And now my mindset and philosophy have shifted heavily as I am now married with a newborn. And so I am now more interested in continuing to build wealth while continuing to make a really good income for myself. So I am now adding rentals as part of my business. So I'm gonna continue to wholesale, continue to rehab, flip, as well as now buy rentals. So what you will see as I jump into my screen, I'm gonna walk you through this home. As I mentioned, I personally haven't ever been there. I've never seen the home. I bought the home straight off pictures, and then I had my assistant go out there and actually shoot a video that you are gonna see right now. I'm gonna walk you through this home. We're gonna break down all of the things that I will be replacing, upgrading, adding, and removing. I'm also actually gonna give you a share of the rehab contractor bid that I greenlit, approved, and agreed on. And now, actually, as I'm recording this video right now, the contractor is in there doing demo right now as I am recording this video. If this interests you and you are liking this video, make sure to smash the like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, with that being said, let's jump into this video and I'm gonna walk you through the home myself with all of the good, the bad, the ugly that this house brings to. And by the way, let's just be very clear, this is a good one. All right, as you guys can see, super excited about this beauty. We are gonna be doing everything. We are going to be doing everything from you know, the walls, the paint, but also the floor. The floor is a beautiful wood. It's an original wood. We're actually gonna just kind of buffer that up and get that cleaned up because I love the wood here. We are gonna be replacing a decent amount of drywall. We are not gonna be moving any walls here. We will be scraping the ceiling. These window sills will stay. They are beautiful. They are old. This home was built in the 30s, so I want to keep some of that feeling within the home. Again, this is going to be a rental for me, so I'm not as big on caring about exactly how much money is going to be at the end. So I want some of this to stay a good feel for a rental. Obviously, looking here at the bathroom, we're going to completely redo the bathroom. So all of this will be brand new and replaced. All right, so now that we're gonna redo the bathroom, again, we're gonna replace all these windows. I'm not concerned about the windows. As I mentioned, I will actually show you the rehab bid that I approved. All of this drywall, a lot of this drywall is gonna be replaced. These great looking wood floors are gonna be rebuffed, as I've mentioned. This is a perfect rental property, right? All the new paint will be in there. We are gonna actually keep this room back here for obviously the laundry and water heater. And as we go through this room's going to be really great for the tenants because it also has storage, cabinetry, things of that nature, and its own sink. And as we move through here on the video, we will see there is an addition. This little addition right here, we are taking this all the way down. This will no longer be there. All right, so as we're taking a look now, we are looking at the backyard, very spacious. We're gonna take down some of these dead trees, clean up the backyard. But as you can see this beauty, we are gonna take this addition down. This is what I was just talking about. That addition is gonna come all the way down, be removed. We are 100% going to be redoing the siding here as it absolutely needs to be completely replaced along with the windows. Now, the frames of those windows can have great accents. We're going to make those pop. We're going to make it like new. But at the end of the day, this looks like a house out of a scary movie. 100% agree there. But listen, you've been rehabbing as long as I have. This type of work is not going to be difficult. I had to trust, as I've mentioned, I'm going to have to trust my contractor. We are thousands of miles apart. This is in Oklahoma City. So we are going to make this home much more beautiful and very enjoyable to live in for the tenants. All right, guys. So as I mentioned, I wanted to walk through the rehab bid that I approved. This is the contractor that I found after bidding out 3 different construction companies. This is the one I felt most comfortable with. They were on time. They gave me a great bid. So I want you guys to pay attention to how this contractor actually worked up their bid, because this is what you should expect from contractors in your own market. And when you're thousands of miles away, like we are today, this gave me the security and confidence to move forward with this contractor that frankly, I've never used before. So if you look here, they literally line item every single thing from windows, the cost of the windows, how many, and the tax, to drywall. As I said, we're going to be replacing the drywall, to LVP flooring material, to lighting and fixtures, kitchen countertops, cabinets, $1,500 cabinets, right? $129 of tax. They break it all the way down, right? Then they actually will bring in labor and the cost of labor, right? So flooring labor is going to be $1,200, drywall labor, $2,100, window installation labor, $100 times 18, $1,800. So they've done such a great job, not just giving me the products they're using and the cost of the products. They've broken down the labor that's going to cost to put the products in. And that's really, really important. So I'm not worried about, if they're going to try to mark something up or if their labor is going to be on point. They've listed the labor. I know exactly how much I am paying for what is being done, right? Backdoor deck demo, which I talked about here in this video. All of that labor is already accounted for. Tree removal accounted for. You name it, it's on here. 40-yard dumpster roll accounted for. Walls, attic insulation accounted for. The insulation labor accounted for. Guys, this is how you do a bid. And then not only that, they then break down how our payments. And I told him I like to pay 50% up front, and then the last 2 payments are the remaining 50% broken out in 2 payments. So I have the first payment, $26,500. The second payment is $13,600, and the last payment will be $13,600. So this is how you do it. I sign off on it. I approve it. I give him a general contractor agreement. I sent him, which I might be able to find one of these days, but right now it's not going to be pulled up this second. And then he signs that and we move forward. I wired the money. He's already doing demo as I record this video for you guys. I'm super excited to bring you guys this home. All right, guys, what did you think? She is a beaut, isn't she? Now remember, I never saw the property, I never walked the property, I never met with the contractor, and this is all happening from thousands and thousands of miles away while I'm here in Scottsdale, and that home is over in Oklahoma. Now, how did this all transpire and how can you do the same? Well, first of all, I wanted to make sure I did get some eyes on it before I purchased it. So there is a company that I was able to hire. I believe the company name is Photo Pro Go, I believe. In the comments below, make sure you ask that question. I'll make sure I get you the link. They were able to take photos for me. So then I got really good photos. It wasn't just from the homeowner. Now, in my business, when I do marketing, and I was personally doing marketing in this area of Oklahoma to find this deal, the homeowner typically sends me pictures of the home. That's how we negotiate is, hey, I think we're close. Why don't you send me some pictures? Based around the pictures, I think we're gonna be at the right number. So we got pictures from the homeowner, but they weren't great. And so what we were able to do is I hired this company. I think I paid them like $28. They drive out, they give me about 40 or 50 really good photos, and I can make a better decision. So when I got those photos, I felt a lot more comfortable about the renegotiating because we were closer to about $30,000, and ultimately I bought this home for $20,000. Well, you probably aren't that surprised now that you watch this video. So I bought the home for $20,000. I felt good and was able to renegotiate based around, obviously, the quality photos I got, which this makes it a hell of a deal. Now, once I was able to contract the deal virtually all over DocuSign, I had needed to go out and find 3 to 5 contractors to walk the property and bid the rehab. I had my assistant Casey. She found roughly 5 or 6 contractors. She made some calls. She rounded up 3 of them. They all went, and I basically chose the best one. Now, what is the best one, you might ask? Well, first of all, I'm looking for pricing. I don't necessarily want just the cheapest because I'm a firm believer you get what you pay for. But I also don't want the most expensive because if you go line item by line item, which you should be doing, if one is that much more expensive, they need to have a reason for it. In fact, in this scenario, we actually did have that case where one of the contractors was literally $78,000. That is $25,000 more than the contractor I chose. This property is 900 square feet. There's almost no way he was going to be able to justify this, so I actually called him. And he admitted he made a couple fudge mistakes, which already basically removes him from my list because you can't do that because now you just look like you're trying to make a bunch of money off me and not really giving me a good bid. So he was already removed just by that because he wasn't staying focused. Oh, I'm sorry, I was doing a bunch of bids and I must have transposed that price for that over onto yours. You're out already for the lack of operational productivity and understanding how to run a business. I mean, you just can't do that, right? So he's gone, but I wanted to continue this conversation because I wanted to figure out where the justification comes from going from 53,000, which is what I approved, to 78 on a 900 square foot home. I mean, at the end of the day, he was like rebuilding the home, but he still had the wrong values in. So with that said, I got 3 of them. 2 of them were very close. One of them, the contractor, the one I chose, the contractor was highly, highly responsive. He got the bid in very, very timely, very quick. He made some changes that I asked for very quick. He had, as you saw, not just the cost of material, but the cost of labor. He was very flexible and open. I had several conversations with him and he said, hey, whatever we need to get done. He was open to signing a general contractor agreement, which bound him to the contract. He was open to the payment method and it just felt right. Now, the second runner-up, I guess you should say, wasn't that far off. The third guy, as I just mentioned, was way off, not just in price, but his whole operation. This is why I will tell you, the bane of my existence while flipping homes were contractors, because more often than not, they're just not good business owners. They're great contractors, right? So this guy, so far, seems to have both down. Operationally, he was on point, and his experience seems to be on point. Very excited here. We're keeping this as a rental. I bought it for $20,000. You saw I'm putting in roughly $53,000, and it's gonna rent somewhere around $800. I'm hoping when the finished product ends, we actually can get even more from that. But honestly, in this market, relative to Phoenix, it's a no-brainer to be buying and holding in this market. So that is the breakdown of this property. I look forward to giving you guys more updates. If you like this, smash that like button for me. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And lastly, if you are interested in me coaching you, and I have done well over 1,700 flips and now I am buying and building a rental portfolio, I can teach you the very same. If you have interest in that, head over to thescienceofflipping.com, fill out the form, let them know on the form you saw my YouTube video, and I am more than happy to have someone on my team figure out if it's the right fit for you and me, and for me to coach you and for you to be coached by me. If that sounds good, awesome. I hope this found you well. Smash the like button, hit subscribe. go to thescienceofflipping.com, fill out the form. Talk to you guys later. Peace.